Alright guys, we are in another ranked game. We are playing against, we can minimize this. Here, tell us who it is. It's a Chinese or Asian player. And we're playing on Enlightened Horizon here. Knights Templar. Food, wood. The gold is not going to really be on gold, but I do want to rush it. If he gets his... I want to tower his gold.
Жарлаг бол бие зорчсон. Би зорчном. Сон татан бэлэн байна. Залсуу. Цав тагсуу. Хийнэм.
Okay, not seeing anything here. It's nice. There's a lot of sheep on this map, looks like. Looks like he's splitting north, so we're gonna split north too. Knights Templar is a really cool civ. I'm gonna start playing them a bit too. I think they're very much a feudal, all-in kind of a civ. But you know what? We'll go Kashik opener here. What is this? Point of interest. Lost Ronin. Okay. Not sure what that is. I wish I could highlight points of interest in Fog of War so I could read. Okay, so this is a first for me, is points of interest on the map, I think. I think this is the first. Lost Ronin. I'm curious what that is. Are we gonna get like a trickle of units every now and then? Well, alright, so Kashik opener, we haven't done it in a while, but we stop at 9 villagers on food instead of 10 like we do with our Mangadai build. And we'll start rallying to wood now. Lots of sheep. We'll go this way over here. This trade is very interesting. Okay, this is like a really shitty map for us actually, I think. We'll gather back on the food now. Let's go check out his base. I don't think I can actually raid or like go into his base super deep here. But we will drop a scouting falcon. See what we got going on. It's on gold. Okay, I don't mind that. We gotta go over here. It's the second TC. So this isn't a pilgrim play, it's a second TC play 100%. We'll get our Keshik in production immediately. 423, so a little later than I would like. I think going here is the right call. We can just dive here. I want to get my upgrade there, okay. One Ronin, 100 gold. I don't know if that's worth anything or not. He went 2TC, so we could potentially go 2TC. I don't want to go trade on this map. It seems really sketchy. To say the least. Yeah, we'll go 2TC ourselves here. We'll just keep diving his stuff here, and we'll just keep pumping double production Keshiks. Merchant camp, can you play against 15 wood, 15 gold? So we're getting upgrades, we're getting resources, which is nice here. Okay, he's ungarrisoning there is what it sounds like. Hire Ronin. I just don't know what the uses of Ronin is. I think we can drop a secondary GC now. Okay, gold is out. So that means his gold might be out now soon. What's this, merchant camp? Okay, that's fine. Once we can build another, maybe take this trade here. I like this trade, I think. He didn't charge either. It's a nice little raid here. It's a good fight. He just had bad positioning there. It wasn't so much that there's another reason for it. Okay, yeah, so that was a pretty quick match. I mean, he lost some early villagers. We could have gotten some damage on this second TC with our first Keshiks. If they didn't aggro, we must have misclicked on them. This merchant camp is interesting. Point of interest. 15 wood, 15 food, and 15 gold every 60 seconds. So 45 resources a minute. So we're talking a villager, a little bit more than a village. So I just got 2 free villagers off of these 2 merchant camps. Our second TC was delayed, right? So, oh, we got placed Diamond 2. That's okay. So it happened that you lose. I think we lost 3 of our placement matches, or 2 of them, maybe 2 of them. Can't remember. Villager count. I mean, he takes a little bit of a dip here. So it's kind of crazy that villager-wise, there's actually less than us. Economy count. So this might have been just a matchup of like our opponent wasn't that good. He's conked too. Okay. I mean, I guess he's conked too. I didn't think he was, but Ronin. One more Ronin arriving. Hi, Ronin. I do not because Ronin start arriving after 5 minutes. How good are these Ronin? I'm curious how that is. Over here on boar, over here on deer, over here. I'll take that boar next. And then, yeah, he's got this 1 gold, right? I like these small golds. I really like these small gold veins. It really makes it so he has to do something, right? He can't just, turtle in his base. I mean, he loses all those units, right? Yeah, he has no military left. Those Keshiks look so good. Can't. Hopefully one day I'll get a nice PC so I can actually play this game on like high graphics. Because even with these like really medium graphics, it looks pretty cool. But this second TC is super fast. I think we could have picked a villager with our first Keshik dive over. I wonder against Knights Templar then if it's worth it to go Dark Age stables. Not even so much to deny the gold or anything, because the gold is safe right here. And I could drop a tower back here. I guess is the big thing, right? But the big thing is denying the second TC and like him forwards in a good spot here. But he's gonna finish up these deer. But what's he gonna do behind this, right? And I think going to second TC behind this is the right play. I don't think you ever go for trade on this map. I don't get why the trade post is here. I don't like the position of the trade post here. It means you can never trade. I guess if you secure the trade post, you can trade to it. Then I guess it becomes worth it, but it's just like your opponent's base is right here. I don't know if you ever establish trade. Okay, these merchant camps are crazy. There's 2 free villagers just out on the map. So if you take early map control, I mean, this is huge. Like, you just win a game, I think, off of this, right? Massive difference in resources gathered. His 2 TC was pretty greedy. I mean, that's crazy. The merchant camps are really strong. And these lost Ronin, I should have hired one. I should have seen how good is a freaking Ronin. I'm guessing it's a samurai, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of tempted to go in a custom game and try to get that to come out. So, yeah, I mean, this one's a little bit of a shorter video since we are placed now. And, actually, let's hop into a skirmish game real quick. And let's see if we can't see what the heck those points of interest are. Change map. Enlightened Horizons. And let's just go map state revealed. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm really curious what that is actually. Because if that's a man at arms, it's actually not half bad for feudal stuff. And for 100 resources? We'll just do our build here. Fuck it. And there's a pretty good amount of food on the map. Like, there's tons of sheep. And though I think we cannot, we can't, like, this is immediate, right? I just sent my con over immediately. We're going to try to spend our gold on that first and see if that's like an actual viable option. There's like a man-at-arms running across the base over here. Every 120 seconds, so every 2 minutes. And Ronins start arriving after 5 minutes. So even after we capture this, it's not like we get it immediately. Merchant camp here again. I wonder if it's always a merchant camp there. Because if it's always a merchant camp, that's pretty important to know. We're gonna lose all these sheep over here, which is okay.
Жарлаг морилж байна юм. Та би зорчном. Өтөр болох дагсуу. Өтөр хөдөл.
This must be how map hackers play. You can just see where all the sheep are. Then we go like this, go like this, then we go like this, then we go like this. That's sheep. Yeah, we can't hire Ronin yet, and Ronin's still arriving after 5 minutes. Oh, fuck, he's collecting all the deer, or all the sheep rather. Okay, so they start arriving after 5 minutes, and then you get one every 2 minutes. He went and stole my sheep. And we can finish taking his side if there's anything left. Just like that. Wait, actually, I think I go here. Okay. Yeah, you can start capturing this. Can you start capturing this immediately? Like, off a rip at spawn? Is that worth it? I think you open double scout just to capture this? I'm curious now, is double scout like the right way to play this then? Okay, so we're gonna get to Ronin here shortly, right? 5 minute mark. Okay. One more Ronin arriving. So 2 minutes. So the earliest you can get a Ronin is at the 7 minute mark. So that's good to know. That means it's not like just straight up busted. I mean, it's been done thinking of early game in mind. Now, do you want to delay your age up, delay your stuff to get this extra income? 15 wood, 15 for food, and 15 gold. It's a free villager of income. But I don't think you can go trade on this map. Like, yeah, like there could be shit here so quickly. But now I've got 2 extra villagers of income going. It's pretty fucking wild. Okay, so we're getting up on the 7 minute mark, right? Almost there. I don't think I need. I think I can do the gold upgrade or the wheelbarrow upgrade. My first one is almost available. Okay. First Ronin. Higher 100 Ronin. Melee infantry. Katana, 10 damage. Torch. 2 versus melee, 2 versus ranged. 10 damage. To get all these, he had a ton of plus bonuses. So I wonder if that's like a nod to that he's a samurai, or like a mercenary. Swift runners with good damage. Rogue mercenary head from lost armor gets stronger with each age up, countered by knights, lancers, and crossbowmen. Okay, well, that's interesting. So that's definitely something to keep in mind, and that map is interesting. It's got potential for a 2-scout opener just to capture the merchant camp. So really interesting map. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fun to play that and figure out some meta. I do think Mongols are gonna be kind of shitty on that map, just because of the trade being so shit. But we could, I guess, we could always go step, or even just do that shitty trade and force it. But it is very close. The woodlands are there. The gold is very hampered, so there's a good chance of like actually being just to suffocate an opponent in his base. But I don't think that's a great map for 2TC. I mean, I guess you could wall up super early, but I think early aggro is going to come out ahead on that map. But I might be wrong. But the merchant camps are very interesting because that's a huge. I mean, 2 free villagers could be a really big deal using like a scout to do that. So that, or you just age up, get units out, and capture it delayed and kind of secure the capture. But if you capture it super early, right? I mean, you capture it like off rip. Okay, so that's the other thing. Okay, let's see this real quick, right? We'll do the same thing. Okay. Revealed. Okay. So we're gonna do an immediate capture of it and see how long it takes. I guess you could like drop a stables, drop a scout, drop your TC, because going second scout as Mongols is rough, right? Merchant camp. Well, let's see how quickly we can capture this. 11, 12. Right there, about 14 seconds is when we started. This is a very interesting concept because it rewards aggro play. Now it's been 45 seconds and we're about 3/4 of the way through, so it's safe to say we're going to get this at around 114, 113, 1 full minute to capture. One full minute to capture, in time for the second for this first drop off. We got 3 minutes left. 4 minutes left till we're starting to attack. 4 minutes times this would be 60, 60, 60. That's an extra tech. An extra unit. It's very interesting. There's a lot to be said about that. So, yeah, that'll be this video, guys. A little bit shorter, a little bit of some different stuff on it, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how that like works out. Those points of interest and the meta. A lot of these maps are pretty crazy. We played one of our qualification maps on Carmel. Very cool map, very open, but very minimal gold, so it kind of plays into us, but the trade is kind of shitty. So it seems like a very cool map. I do like it. But I mean, I haven't played it a ton, so maybe I'll end up hating it. Enlightened Horizon seems very interesting. That's very interesting. Highview Himiyama, I like both of those maps. I like Dry Arabia. I'm not a huge fan of Lakeside or Cliffside. Migration is okay. It's an okay map. I'm just not a huge fan of water in general. Gorge, I was really tired of playing, and I'm not really a big fan of Gorge because the safe backwood line is very hard to get raids around a base. And Relic River is very interesting because I've been going fast stage 2, but I think the meta might be a water play on this, but it's tough to say. The elevation changes are interesting too because you can really limit like where your opponent's navy goes afterwards, right? Like the advantage they get from the water, it can be pretty restrictive because of the elevation. So anyways, I'm just kind of rambling on. Thank you guys for watching again, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.